Do you think it's important for a student or a university student or college student to focus on building skills outside of what their main course of study is, or like building a personal brand while in school? Do you think that we should do? Come closer, closer. Let's find out. I feel like this is a question all of us should answer individually, not just something that one person should answer. And shortly, I'm going to be talking about why I started building my personal brand while in school. Literally, my final year. And if I feel like if you want to hear about it, and if you're in the same journey, let's listen and see what we can teach ourselves. Before we dive into this video, what exactly is personal brand? Honestly, I'm someone that loves different perspective of different things. And to me, I would say personal brand is just trying to personal brand itself is basically what you're capable of doing as a person. Like it's just something that you can offer. What services can you offer? What kind of person are you? You get it, something like that. What do you think is personal brand? Let me hear your thoughts in the comments. I believe it's something that makes you you. I'm really trying to come up with definition of personal brand. I don't think I've ever thought about like what is personal brand. I literally just talk about personal brand. I don't really think I know what it means. But what I strongly believe it is just you as a person, what you can offer, what value you can offer, what can you give, what can you do, what makes you unique, what can you offer, what skill do you have, and how do you now package it as a person and offer to people that actually need those services. Wow, that is crazy because that is personal brand in my own understanding too. So shortly, I will be talking about why I decided to focus more on building my personal brand in my final year, literally in my final year post graduation. Okay, so I woke up one day and I was thinking about the fact that I'm literally about to graduate. Like I'm going to my final year, the second semester, which means 3 months from now, my law graduate pocket. So I thought about what I wanted to do. What kind of skill do I have outside of school? And I know that I've been going through the process. I've been trying my best to study, even if it's not as I want or as much as I wanted it to be. I participated like let's say one competition. I didn't do much essay competitions. Let's just say I focused more on I don't know what I did, but I know I tried my best to because I became a leader at some point. I tried my best to actually as much as possible leave my comfort zone. But then I thought about the fact that I don't like the way I am. Not like I don't like the way I am. I feel like there's more of what I can do. I can do more than this. I literally woke up one day and decided to start making videos on Instagram and TikTok. That was like what I started with. What kind of videos were I making? I recently discovered it. Data privacy, that was all at first. Let's just say I've always been interested in the technical aspect. Let's just say there's what we call tech, right? I've always been interested in legal tech, so legal aspect of the tech that we all know. So I decided to just be talking about it. I was just talking about it online, data privacy. But along the line, I thought about the fact that I want like a personal brand. I want to be me, but there should be different shades of me in the sense that different things I'm capable of doing instead of just talking about data privacy. So I came up with Legal in Bloom, which is basically me trying to document my journey of becoming like a lawyer. Even Legal in Bloom was what I coined when I first started this whole creating content. But now, when I thought about the real meaning of legal in bloom, it's about someone that is growing into the legal field, right? So I was like, instead of just talking about data privacy, why not document my journey? So what I just I started to expand. Instead of just talking about data privacy, I will talk about different things, different experiences. I've not done much, but I'm still in the process. I will say I'm still in the beginning process because I'm still trying to find my style, my uniqueness, and basically everything. And they said the best way to find your uniqueness is to actually make more videos. So I believe that the more videos I make, the more I master this whole thing, right? So let's ask ourselves this question. It might not be making videos. Maybe not everyone wants to make videos, or you want to make a video. Or you can maybe might just decide to learn a skill apart from what you're doing in your course of study. Like what I did, I decided to learn apart from data privacy that I'll be reading about occasionally. I decided to learn like a skill like writing. I've always loved reading novels, so of course it's natural for me to actually go into write. So I intentionally started writing. So I started with fiction ghostwriting, which by the way has not been the easiest thing. And apart from that, I've recently started technical writing, not just technical writing, AI technical writing. The idea of AI technical writing is being able to simplify the process, the whole AI process in a very simple way that anyone can easily understand. That's the whole idea. And I don't really know what I am doing. Actually, I'm in the phase of my life where I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing whatever I can. I'm just learning because you said not necessarily. I think it's a normal thing to want to learn. So I'm just trying as much as possible to learn, and then just be best version of myself. I honestly feel like we live in a world where most of the things that worked before might not necessarily work now. Everybody's just trying to like make a living, make a life, and just make a beautiful future for themselves. So it has to it. And we currently live in a visibility world where you constantly have to put yourself out there. That is one of the reasons I started creating content because I wanted to reach people all over the world. I believe there are so many people that are like me trying to figure out their life and trying to figure out so many things, and I guess we can all come together and build a community where we can share experiences, support each other, grow together. Because honestly, I know in the beginning of my video I asked the question: do you think we should focus on building our personal brand outside of school? The truth is that I just believe it's just something you should just sit down and figure out. Because most of life is based on you trying to figure out anything. Because so many things might work for you, so many things might not work for you. You just have to do it personally. What's working for you? What is so I decided to start building a personal brand because I wanted to be able to learn. As someone that was struggling for the longest time to I've always struggled with procrastination. I'm currently struggling with procrastination by the way. It's just that I've learned how to do things little by little, and content creation is one of the things that I've studied consistency because I'm constantly trying to make more videos, and I don't just want to post videos just for the sake of post. I want to actually post something that is accurate, something that is good. Let me not just post something. That's why I love to like at least read something, make research so that this is accurate. So that I will not just come around and just say something that is wrong. You get it? Because I feel like so many people are going to be watching me, and I just want to make sure that I am good enough so that if in the future or whenever I get an opportunity to speak or like to write or do whatever services based on or perform whatever services I can confidently do it because I've been building the necessary skills in the background while also documenting it in the public. You get it? Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing something. I'm just trying to make sense of so many things, and yeah, I'm just doing. So I honestly believe that whether you be the person of it or not, it's a choice you have to make based on the kind of life you want to live. Though, yeah. But yeah, it's just something I'm currently talking about. Just about bringing it here. So based on what I've talked about and based on you, do you really think we should actually start building a personal brand while in school or when we graduate? Either ways, whatever works for you works for you. That's what I. So we have come to the end of today's yapping. I call it my unfiltered. I just call this yapping because I'm just thinking out loud, honestly. And if you can relate to what I've been talking about from the beginning, then let me hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you think we should actually build our personal brand as students while in school or outside school or whenever? When do you think it's actually important for us to build our personal brand, especially in this age and era? Thank you for watching to the end, and I will see you in my next video. Before we go, I'm trying to build a community of like-minded people like me. If you want to know more about me, you can check my description. It's a community of like-minded people who are building, who are learning, who are curious, whether young, old, anyone at all. Or of course, if you are young like me, you're a student, you're in university, college, or like you're about to graduate or you're graduate, whatever stage you are in your life, and you're trying to build something. Let's all come together. Let's meet. Let's talk about the experiences. Let's talk about different things, and just learn, encourage each other, support each other, and just grow together. Let's document our journey together. Bye.